They won't tell you this, the real cause of the Los Angeles fires. Hell on earth is how one popular entertainer describes the current California fires, which have, to date, claimed 24 lives. Since Tuesday, January 7, all hell has broken loose in Los Angeles County, California. Literally. The New York Times calls it the most destructive fires in the history of Los Angeles. Fire Chief Chad Augustin calls it apocalypse.
When I was driving to the command post, it really looked like an apocalypse. You couldn't see, there was spot fires everywhere. There was trees coming down literally as we were driving, and multiple houses on fire. Definitely the worst brush fire and worst incident that Pasadena has seen in its history.
In the book, Last Day Events by Ellen G. White, Chapter 8, these fires were prophesied well over 100 years ago. The end is near and every city is to be turned upside down every way. There will be confusion in every city. Everything that can be shaken is to be shaken, and we do not know what will come next. The judgments will be according to the wickedness of the people and the light of truth that they have had. I am bidden to declare the message that cities full of transgression and sinful in the extreme will be destroyed by earthquakes, by fire, by flood. Scenes that would soon take place in Chicago and other large cities also passed before me. As wickedness increased and the protecting power of God was withdrawn, there were destructive winds and tempests. Buildings were destroyed by fire and shaken down by earthquakes. Some time after this, I was shown that the vision of buildings in Chicago and the draft upon the means of our people to erect them and their destruction was an object lesson for our people, warning them not to invest largely of their means and property in Chicago or any other city, unless the providence of God should positively open the way and plainly point out duty to build or buy as necessary. Similar caution was given in regard to building in Los Angeles. Repeatedly, I have been instructed that we must not invest means in the erection of expensive buildings in cities. Friends, will you heed the warning today? If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. But how will they seek this healing? As men depart further and further from God, Satan is permitted to have power over the children of disobedience. He hurls destruction among men. There is calamity by land and sea. Property and life are destroyed by fire and flood. Satan resolves to charge this upon those who refuse to bow to the idol which he has set up. The Review and Herald, July 16, 1901. Many in responsible positions will urge upon the people the observance of the first day of the week. They will point to calamities on land and sea, to the storms of wind, the floods, the earthquakes, the destruction by fire as judgments indicating God's displeasure because Sunday is not sacredly observed. Quoted from Ellen G. White, Signs of the Times, January 17, 1884. Revelation 13. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.